With the elections over and the results having been announced and there being no more campaigning, many persons feel free to express their true feelings. It has been said that Mark Golding is the best person to lead the PNP. Denzel MacDonald, who is a PNP member from Senan South East and who has a lot of influence, has hailed Mark Golding's elevation to the post of president and leader of the party. Denzel has mentioned that Mark Golding is the best person to be at the helm of the PNP at this time. Mark Golding, who is the Member of Parliament for St Andrews South and the spokesman on finance, was elected as the president of the People's National Party on Saturday, November 7th. He received all of 1,740 votes to his opponent Lisa Hanna's 1,444 votes. Now, Lisa Hanna is a Member of Parliament for South East Senan and the Shadow Minister for Foreign Trade and Foreign Affairs. Mark Golding will replace Dr. Peter Phillips, who has led the party since 2017, after taking over from Portia Simpson-Miller. According to MacDonald, he believes that Mark Golding is the best person to lead the PNP at this time. He further went on to state that Mark Golding is a brilliant mind, he's a friendly person, and he believes that he will foster relationships with all persons, both members and supporters of the People's National Party, and will create the kind of unity that the party needs at this time. Therefore, he thinks that he is the best person. Denzel went on to state that the People's National Party is in good hands now. He further maintained that Mark Golding's integrity was beyond question. When I look into the entire parliamentary group, all of them, even before we lost the September 2020 elections, Mark Golding was always one of those who people were looking at that could really take over the leadership of the People's National Party. Therefore, the People's National Party is in excellent hands now. That's what I personally believe. MacDonald has also held the view that within 12 months, Mark Golding will be able to challenge Jamaica Labour Party leader Andrew Holness in terms of popularity because he's just a natural roots. He further went on to state that what you see is what you get. Mark Golding's credibility, his integrity cannot be questioned. I've never heard anybody say anything negative about Mark. Denzel MacDonald's comments are statements that were made after he published an open letter that was addressed to Ms. Hanna, alleging that several breaches by the Member of Parliament and calling for an explanation for her dismal performance as Member of Parliament. MacDonald is one of several PNP members in Senan who have over the years criticized Ms. Hanna for her decisions in relation to the affairs of the Senan Southeastern constituency, and he has publicly endorsed Mark Golding and publicly announced his support for Golding in his challenge to become the president of the party prior to the results being announced. Another councillor who would have supported his decision would have been Councillor Lydia Richards from the Bensanton division. She turned up to vote at the Brownstown Community College on Saturday, and she was also in full support of Mark Golding. She also mentioned that she was not influential on the results as they were in favor of Golding. The persons made their decisions on their own. Golding will unify the party, so she is hoping now that he will settle down to business and take the party back to its former glory. Richards further mentioned that we all need to sit down and have a talk as to how we are going to be doing this. I have no doubt that he will listen to the people so that we all can decide and come up with the right solution for the People's National Party. Richards further mentioned that she was not influential in any way in obtaining support for Mark Golding from within the constituency of South East Senan. She pointed out that she had nothing to do with it. I just supported Golding and allowed the constituencies to make a decision for themselves. Lydia Richards believes that the responsibility is on Hannah to prevent further deterioration of the relationship with her constituents after Saturday's loss at the PNP's presidential election polls, as she is still the leader of the team in SESA. Lydia Richards mentioned that she is the leader of the constituency, so she will have to go and get the people to rally around her. That's what she needs to do. In the interim, Lisa Hanna's supporters have accepted the defeat in good faith and seems to be willing to work with Mark Golding. Councillor for the Beechertown Division, Bell, who is Hannah's sole supporter for 4 councillors in the division, is insisting that Hannah got support from the vast majority of delegates from Senan South East. However, it's difficult to note if he's just blindsided by the truth, as he is in support of Hannah. His mention in that they had 69 delegates, and he believes that it's just about 2 persons from South East Senan who voted for Golding. He further stated that he is confident that the majority of South East Senan supported their Member of Parliament. We just have to accept the wishes of the delegates and accept the results of the poll. We need to wheel and come again, reunite, meet with the leader, sit down and plan the way forward for the People's National Party, as the party is larger than all of us. Another delegate from the Beechertown Division, Matthews, believes that the delegates made the wrong choice by not voting for Hannah, but nevertheless, he has pledged to work with the new leader. She did not win, but I think the delegates made the wrong choice. But at the end of the day, we are part of the People's National Party, and we stand by whatever decision the delegates have made. We will support Mark Golding because he is now the president of the People's National Party. We hope that Comrade Mark Golding can move the process of the People's National Party forward, because at the end of the day, we are one People's National Party. Your comments down below. Do you agree with McDonald that Mark Golding is the best choice for the People's National Party? Or do you agree with Matthews that the delegates made the wrong choice and that they should have voted more for Lisa Hanna in an effort to get her to the presidency of the People's National Party? Do you think all of these councillors and PNP members will be in full support of Mark Golding and his plans? Or do you see a future in which maybe by December they will deviate from the plans of unity and start the factious behavior again and choosing sides to stay with Hannah or to stay with Golding? Well, we are hoping for the best, but these are people and they may not be so easy to sway in a favor or in a way that they are currently not used to. They have gotten used to the divisive nature and their divisive ways over the years. So who to say that a future with the PNP may not be as clear as Mark Golding would like it to be? Lydia Richards has declared that she had no influence over the constituents and that they were allowed to make their own decisions. And if they voted for Golding, it was independent of her decision or her influence. Of course, all of 3 councillors out of SESA are in support of Mark Golding, and they supported him during his challenge to become the president of the People's National Party. There is only one who is a full supporter of Lisa Hanna. Of course, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Have a good day, and remember to leave your comments down below. We appreciate your comments. Thanks for watching. Be safe and goodbye.